Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm your guy Rez, and of course, you already know, man. We are back again on my channel for another dope live stream on my channel. Welcome, guys. Appreciate everybody hopping in this Wednesday evening, guys. I hope everybody's doing well out there. And couple things I want to talk about, man, in this live stream today. So, um, I just kind of want to talk about a couple things that's been up with me and also the topic of discussion tonight, man. The topic was actually requested by someone who tunes in on my live streams every now and then, and they wanted to talk about basically deals. What is the best deal that somebody found? What is the best deal that you found? I will share my thoughts on that before I open the room for people out there. And yes, actually, Sixburg 64s, man, you were the person that actually recommended this topic. I believe we touched on this before. I don't remember what episode exactly it was, but I do remember talking about this topic in the past briefly. And it's something that is really nice to bring up every now and then. And I think it's something that will be very helpful for many people who are just starting out getting into collecting, whether collecting his jerseys, collecting figures, collecting sneakers, whatever the case may be. I'm real excited for this, man. I'm real excited tonight. If you guys are wondering what I'm wearing, by the way, had to be decked out in some Lake Show gear, which is very rare. You don't see me in Lakers gear all too often, guys. So obviously rocking the Nike Rewind Shaquille O'Neal Diesel today, guys. Felt like wearing this because this is a dope jersey, man. And I actually got this for a good deal too. So real quick, I just want to save the time by kind of going over the announcement that I'm going to be making right now in regards to my live streams, guys. So you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I pretty much am live on there pretty regularly. I update my Instagram as much as I can. And I think if you want to follow what I'm up to, in regards to being up to date with everything, my live streams my YouTube and Instagram channel are kind of co-in-sync with each other. Whenever I post a new video, I also post the link on my Instagram channel as well, and vice versa. If I post something on Instagram, I post it on YouTube. So they work kind of together. But I have some things that I need to take care of personally that I am working on. And my live streams happen every Wednesday. So my big announcement that I'm making, guys, right now, if you guys are tuning in, is that my live streams will now, for the time being, will not happen every Wednesdays. So this was a hard decision for me to make, but it's the right decision that I need to do for me. I have a lot of things that I need to take care of for myself and for my family. So what I'm going to be doing with the live streams now, guys, is that I'm going to probably be doing them once every other week in the meantime. So as far as scheduling goes, I will try to give you guys a schedule to the best of my ability ahead of time, trying to give you guys as much notice as I possibly can. I know it's difficult for people who don't really have a schedule to join spontaneous lives. But as of right now, guys, I will not be doing my live streams every Wednesdays. This is a temporary thing. I definitely don't want this to be a permanent thing because I love doing these streams. It's just that I have a lot of things I need to take care of from now and for the rest of the year. So that being said, guys, I will keep you guys posted to the best of my ability with the scheduling. And I want you guys to I still want you guys to be a part of these lives. You know what I mean? It's very important that I have you guys here. It's very important that there are people that show interest in joining these live streams, man. So, it's tough. It's tough because I've talked to a lot of close friends of mine about doing this, and a lot of people were just like, "That's not a big deal." It is a big deal to me because I take my channel very seriously. I take my content very seriously. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have plenty of fun, tons of fun while doing it. but it's just one of those things that I would like to have the longevity of it continue. And I think this is in the best interest for me right now, and this is in the best interest for um, the channel's longevity. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys understand. If you guys have more questions about it, I will open the floor shortly if you guys want more clarification on that. But I just want to talk about the great finds and deals and stuff like that. You know, that's the main topic tonight that I wanted to discuss, because I really want people to share their thoughts on this. And this is something that I've encountered recently. As a matter of fact, it's interesting because I'm about to pull the trigger on a deal right now, which I will share with you guys once I have people hop on here. But yeah, man, deals. Basically, what is a deal? Well, it's something that you find for a great price. Usually it's below retail. Sometimes it's free. You know, sometimes it's getting the most bang for your buck. You know, really, it's there's a number of things that you could look at to define what a deal is. You know, for me, it's something where you're winning in this sale. You're winning in a transaction, whether it be something used, whether it be something new, whether it be a trade, whether it be, you know, anything really, like anything that benefits you at the end of the day, that is out of the ordinary, like retail price or whatever. If we're talking about a sale, you know, if we're talking about it like that, it's something that I recently stumbled across on, and I actually picked up this jersey, guys, which will also be my next jersey video that I will be uploading on the channel. And this is the jersey that I recently got, that I added to my collection. So guys, this is a 1989, 1990 Hank the Bank Gathers, man, rest in peace, Loyola Marymount, LMU, legend right here, guys. I got this jersey for $65 shipped. So that's a really good deal, guys. This jersey is extremely rare. It's really difficult to find, and I found it online for, it was like $50 before shipping and taxes. So after taxes, it was about like $15 with the shipping prices. And it was something that really struck me, because this has been a jersey that I have been looking for many, many years, guys. I kid you not. I've been wanting this jersey for a long time, and I thought I would never find one, which I went into more detail in this upcoming video that I'll be uploading later. But, you know, $65, guys, for an authentic jersey is considered a good deal. And it was something that I wasn't expecting to find. It's one of those things that just really, you know, just kind of catches you off guard, man. And it's that's kind of the thrill of it, you know. And I know there's people out there, I've already seen some of the comments with King Leo, what up, homie? He says he found a LeBron Rev 30 Heat jersey for $80. That is a deal. For sure, that is a deal. That's something that's under retail. It's very cheap. You know, considering what these things usually go for in the market. You know, third party markets are always it's like a stock market, man. You never know what these prices are, man. But can you find deals? Absolutely, you can. You just have to. It requires patience. It requires you utilizing your resources online. And what I mean by that is knowing people, searching high and low on websites such as eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. There's just so many different things that you can do now to find a deal, guys. And you know, if you really want to get intricate about it and you really want to get detailed specific, you know, it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be one of those things where you just have to really utilize your search function on your browser. And I'm giving you some tricks of the trade, guys. You guys probably, some veterans probably already know this, but you definitely need to hear this if you are looking to get in the game, man, because the last thing you want to do is buy everything overpriced, or even for retail. Sometimes you could find stuff under retail, guys. And you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now with the whole deal thing. I want to open the floor, so I will send the invite link right now in the description. or in the chat box if you guys want to hop on and chime in. But I want to hear your guys' deals as well. And I really would like to see what you guys have found over the years of collecting, because for me, guys, there's some really crazy things that I found for good deals. Maybe not as crazy as some other members of the group. I know Jake is very, very. He's like the magnet of finding deals, man. And he's been very vocal about it on the channel before. And what do you know? We have him right here in the queue. So caught me by surprise. What's up, bro?
Oh, not much. Like I say, I just have a few pickups to share with you here, I guess. Well, frankly enough, I just got this in the mail today. It's the Montes Sabonis Dick's Sporting Goods clearance section jersey that I got.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey.
What is going on?
Hey, Rez, I gotta tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
I said on the comments like I bought a Wilkins jersey for like $6 at the team shop.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, that joint was a steal. I'm wearing it right now.
Who is the player? Well, Dominique?
Yeah, Dominique Wilkins.
That's fire, bro.
Fire, man.
Echo,
Fire,
Echo?
man. Worth it. I know it's a swingman. But it's worth it still. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh, I just want to make sure. I don't hear any echoing. Can you guys hear it? Like,
I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it on yours. It sounded.
Yeah, I heard it too.
mine?
Yeah, because I logged out of the YouTube, or I clicked out of the YouTube part. So
I clicked that. I think it's gone now. It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone?
on now.
How
Yeah,
about
it's
now?
gone.
Came back.
Let me try something real quick.
By the way, mighty nice video. Just happened
Thank
to catch
you.
that earlier.
Hey, Mike, if I saw your video, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See now the
Yeah,
echo.
I was-
It was Rez. Aha.
Yeah.
It was right.
Yo,
We're taking
Mike,
over
I
now,
saw
at least for a little bit. I gotta go to work in a couple hours. So
Yo, Mike, I saw the Baylor jersey that you had.
I
The
don't have
white
a
one.
Baylor-
Yeah,
I
the
don't
white
have-
Baylor jersey,
I don't have a Baylor jersey.
like Elgin Baylor.
Oh, Elgin Baylor. I thought you Baylor University. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about like the ball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kiss cut, yo, that's one of my favorites, man. No cap.
Yeah. It's nice. I like those old cuts that Mitchell Ness did.
How's it now?
That's a fact.
You're good now, Rez.
sounds good on my end. I'm not hearing any echo. You?
Perfect.
No echo.
Nah, not me either.
I had to change
Alright.
my setting on my audio on my computer, but I guess it's working now. So, how's everybody doing, man?
I'm great.
It would have been better if Gaudreau would have came to the Flyers instead of the Blue Jackets.
Oh man,
The Blue Jackets?
Talking about Johnny.
Yo.
And that surprised me too, Mighty. That surprised me too.
we lost Brent Burns.
I know.
That hurts a lot.
Yeah.
I bet, man. I bet.
I'm at the point. And I know we have to get back to the top. I'm at the point, Rez. I just want to suck this year. Few points. That's how teams win.
Tony
They
D'Angelo
suck.
and Barry
They get
Trotz.
those players
Oh,
because
John
they suck.
Tortorella. That's going to be interesting.
I want whoever that guy is coming out. I hear there's a real good player coming out. I want him. The heck of Seattle. I want him. Here.
By the way, By the way, have fun with Torts as your head coach too.
Ah,
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah,
anyhow, back to the top.
leave it to the Sharks to continue breaking my heart every year, man.
Yeah.
This is why I gloat so much with the Warriors, because I can't gloat with any other team.
I'm just waiting for.
I'm a
football
Minnesota fan. Gloating stopped in 1991, so
I'm just waiting for my boys.
Yeah,
it's gonna take another 20 years.
So I wanted to talk to everybody tonight, man, because this topic of discussion was brought up from a fellow follower and subscriber on the channel, man, and he wanted to talk about finding deals. And I know, Mighty, in the live series, you've talked about this too, about finding deals and what is a deal. And And it's something that happened. I feel like it's happened to all of us at least once in our days of collecting. And if it hasn't, your time will come.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's one of those things. It's a blessing and it's a curse at the same time. As I mentioned before, this Hank Gathers jersey that I've been desperately trying to add to my collection for years just randomly popped up. It was actually in a bundle deal. So the seller had this jersey along with a Gale Sayers and a Walter Payton Mitchell Ness jersey, all dirty, messed up, and I think the Gale Sayers was fake. But when I clicked on the pictures, he had the Hank Gathers on the third picture. And I said, ooh, that looks interesting. So I messaged the seller and I asked him, hey, like, are you willing to sell the jersey just by itself? And he was like, oh yeah, for sure. And I was like, how much can you do for it? He was like, just shoot me $45. I'm like, done.
Done.
And
Don't even hesitate. Let's go now.
You know, and it came in, you know, came here in a week, and I checked it out. It all checks out, and it's in great condition compared to the other two jerseys. But it's one of those things where I wasn't expecting it, got it well below retail. And it's at the end of the day, it's like that's what I want for transactions to happen. Every time I buy something, I want to get the best deal that I possibly can. Another deal that I recently got, you know, I got a New Era cap from Lids for $10. It was a San Jose Giants minor league hat, $10 freaking dollars.
Yep.
You know, New Era hats usually go for between like $37. Sometimes on the high end, you get like $55. You know, with the patches and all that stuff, which is crazy to me. But $10, guys, for a brand New Era 5950 fitted. Yep. Can't beat that.
Well, they just did that deal. I guess it was. Did you just get recently, Rez? Because I know they were doing a deal in store for like New Eras and stuff for $10. You know, and some of them were pretty nice. I almost got another Eagles hat as if I needed another one, but I'm like, you know what? I already had those 94 set in mind, so I'm like, I gotta be good. But they every now and then. This is why I always say you just always have to keep your eyes open. And it's always great to go to places like malls and stuff to just because you might find really good deals in there that you might not otherwise get to. So you just always got to look. Always got to look.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I agree with you 110%. You know, and
like Eli's doing right now. You always have to keep your eyes open.
I know even on the websites, you know, like Fanatics.
Yeah.
You know, there's deals that pop up on there.
Yeah.
I actually have something to say real quick. Dick's Sporting Goods clearance section, they have some NBA swingmen going for as low as like $30.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have some Nike game jerseys and limiteds going for about $35, $40, including some 75th anniversary jerseys and including a couple of City Edition jerseys. That's where I got this, was from the Dick's section.
And that's
I saw it too.
That's also the beauty, real quick. That's also the beauty of, and I know some people don't like this, but the 1 year one-offs, right? Because after that season, they're all going to go in clearance, whatever's left, because they're not going to wear them again. So,
especially when players get traded away, or you know, case in point, Domantas Sabonis and stuff like that. I mean, that's where I do a lot of my damage is in the clearance sections. And stuff
I was about
like
to say that actually. Is that absolutely. When a player leaves,
especially if you're looking to get into a collection, like I say, you know, especially if you're looking to get into collecting, don't be afraid to hit the clearance sections just to get your hands on a legitimate article so you can kind of start researching and looking and stuff like that. I mean, you can always get rid of it later and trade it later, but then you can start developing your knowledge and then work your way up. And then and then eventually, you know, if you go like thrift stores or places like that, then you could find the mega deals and be like, holy crap, you know, I found, well, case in point, I mean, I have a couple of examples here that I've shown off in the past, but if you don't mind me real quick, like case in point, this bad
go ahead.
I got this for $1.
Oh,
about 3 years ago.
That's crazy.
$1?
Basically free 99. Free 99.
$1. $1.
19. Correct. This was originally like when I saw this on because there was like a little kiosk carousel type thing where they had like the jackets, and it was like it said on there like $5 or $6, like about $5 to $10 for jackets and stuff like that. I'm like, hell, even for $10, this thing is worth it.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. and then I got up there and he's like, yeah, like $1. And I'm like, take my money.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
And stuff like
bad,
that. And then lastly, too, like probably my favorite pickup was my first ever. I got this at a Goodwill in the summer of 2015. This is a 94 Elway made in USA for about $4.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? And then, also this hat right here, I got this for 99 cents at a local, not a strip mall. Well, yeah, like a little strip mall that was right next to a Walmart. There's like a sporting goods store that had a bunch of discounted hats. And she was like, I walked in there because I was just kind of looking around and stuff like that. And she was like, hey, you want to take a look at our 99-cent hat section? You had me at 99 cents. The only problem is I had a snapback for the Vikings, but my head's too damn big to fit the snapbacks for it. But yeah, they had this flex fit. This was the 2019 July 4th collection and all that stuff. So, and then of course, real quick too, from the other jersey that I got from the Dick's Sporting Goods clearance section, right here, Hollywood Brown. I got this for about $30. So, yeah, basically, just real quick, as I said here and all that stuff. Don't be afraid to check your clearance section.
Yo, Mac, how much is that Elway, man? Because I might be interested. No, you know it's amazing, man. Trust me. Look, I'm a believer when I see it, and I've seen it. I've seen people get some amazing deals. Jake, I mean, come on, $1?
I don't even fucking know, bro. And by the way, I also have heads up though. I have another Grail. This might be my favorite, like probably my best pickup of 2022. Not really price wise, but just like market wise. I got something shipping over from Fanatics International UK, which has been kind of a really popular site recently. So stay tuned for that, probably within the next 10 days or so, because it just shipped here this past Friday.
Jake,
and it usually takes about.
How is their shipping prices?
Oh, their shipping is not bad, really. I mean, you can ask Mike from Jersey Connect. King Leo even had a couple jerseys come from there. I mean, the shipping is usually added with it, or like it's not that bad at all. I think I paid about $10 or so.
And what was the shipping time? Like, how long did it take to get to you?
Literally, from the time it shipped to the time it gets to my door is about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Okay. That's not
about 10 business days or so.
So I want to do something that I never did here on my live yet. Is I want to actually buy an item on eBay right now. Hold on.
Get it?
Before I do this, there's another guest in here. I think this is fitting for him.
Oh.
What up, bro? It's perfect that you came in here because I'm actually about to buy this jersey right now, and
you got Snacks' attention. He's giving you the big eyes.
It's a deal. Okay.
Yo, you got a wedding to be planning for. What are you doing,
bro? This is a deal. I cannot say no to this. Okay, hear me out. Your
wife is gonna say no.
I'm getting this jersey,
but that's okay though.
Made in USA. Guess how much?
Is it worth? How much does divorce papers cost?
No, not available.
I'm gonna say $75.
No.
Lower or higher?
Lower. Way lower.
Jeez, is it real?
Bro, that's real. This is a made in USA.
You're not gonna beat Jake's price, I'll tell you that.
I
that's the older version.
All right. Before somebody snipes
Yeah,
me,
you better be careful. You're showing this stuff.
$34.95.
You're a braver man than me. There
Here,
ain't
here.
no way.
No way.
I'm buying it, bro.
No, see, that's
Whoa,
a
$30.
mistake.
Check the pictures first. Check the pictures first.
It's legit.
Hey, nah, let me see. Let me
Vultures in here
see.
getting it now.
It's legit, bro.
Oh.
Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures.
I don't know.
Hey,
It's
the
legit.
white. The white.
It's the
I
older
don't think I
version.
like the way that's gonna fit, man. The USA
Bro.
one is kind of crappy.
Hey, what's the size though?
I don't think you're gonna like the way it fits. I'm letting you know. Just look. I know the USA. You're like it's real. It's 100% real. But look how wide the I'm just
I
saying.
think that's a kiss cut.
The El Salvador version is way better.
I don't. The thing I don't like about El Salvador runs.
Patrick Ewing would have trouble fitting that jersey.
The thing I don't like about the El Salvador runs though is that the name on the back drops too low.
Well,
Like-
with that one, the this shit's gonna be way like it's gonna be like this.
It's all good, bro.
He's a brave man.
I don't want to ruin your high, man. Go ahead, pull that trigger, bro. I'm just
That's a rookie
giving you
move.
the heads up.
Yeah, go for it.
Pull the trigger, pull it.
Accept it.
Pull it.
Like,
Oh!
Oh, he threw it down.
Is Songbird in the chat right
Sir.
now? Songbird, where you at, Songbird?
Oh
He's
shit!
like a Steph
She is in
Curry
here.
three.
Oh, look at that! Get it!
Oh,
Caught. You got caught.
yeah. Got caught lacking.
You are a
Reg, you are a brave man.
got caught with his hands in
Bro.
the cookie jar.
Big John. Shout out to Big John, man.
Got it. I had to get it, bro. Had to get it.
You didn't have to get it.
But
I did it for you,
You did it for real. Don't blame
For
me,
one time.
Songbird.
bro. You're a Ewing fan. I
Yeah,
did it
take
for
one
you,
for
bro.
the team.
not our
Now, is that
fault.
the rookie?
What are the odds, right? I come in here in a Ewing jersey. That sounds kind of sus.
I did it for you.
What are the odds though? What are I think the Jersey guys have spoken, bro.
I think they
Yeah.
have, bro.
Sir did.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, you know what? I was
Yeah.
like,
Songbird,
You
just
and
remember,
Jersey.
it's not our fault. Don't
always your
blame
fault.
us.
it's always your fault.
It's your man's fault.
Oh,
Gotta do it for the team, you know? Gotta do it for the team.
Chat.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing my Ewing jersey right now. It's roasting over here, so I always wear jerseys. So he is
Yeah,
wearing. See,
boy.
it's
The
destiny.
retro man Randy Savage. I like that name though. That's the retro man Randy
Yeah,
Savage.
the retro man.
Yeah, that's dope.
Nah, it's but I'm saying though. So look, $30, right?
Wait, time out. I already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna justify him buying it.
No, I'm not justifying nothing.
This is part of being a Jersey head right here. This is the
No,
Jersey
I'm
head
not.
about to come out.
Yo,
He's gonna justify why
I'm
he
not
pulled the
ju-
trigger. I'm like, yo, I had to. I
I'm
wasn't
not
even thinking about
justifying.
Patrick Ewing.
bro, look at the total price, man, after taxes and shipping. 40 is
God, they get you with the taxes and shit.
40.
Yeah, the
Three.
shipping and taxes is always what gets you.
Damn.
My point is though, $43.06
It
compared
could
to
have been free shipping though. That would have made
compared
it
to
better.
a retail jersey of Mitchell Ness for like $300. There, so
That could be a night out with Songbird.
I
Dinner
tell you,
and a
that's dinner.
movie.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry about, I got that
Couple
money
hot dogs
already
in
on
the
the
movie.
side.
Burritos.
Don't worry
Hot
about that.
sauce.
My point is though,
Sprinkled in.
you look at the difference, the discrepancy of difference of money that you save if you were to pay original $260, $300, whatever the price was at the time for that jersey.
And Rez, I don't mean to cut you off, but I am cutting you off. I'm sorry. But this is a prime example of, like, look, you just paid literally less than $50 for an authentic Mitchell and Ness jersey. And when people say, oh, I only buy Swingmans because they're affordable and I can't really afford, I'm not trying to knock on Swingmans, by the way. This is just an example of people, when I hear people say, well, I buy the Swingmans because I can't afford the authentics. You literally bought an authentic USA run. You just got to put in the work and look and search. You know what I'm saying? I think the people that pay these big money is just because they just don't want to put in the work. Like, fuck it, I'll pull the trigger You just got an authentic, like, made in USA Knicks jersey for less than fucking $50. Bro, that's crazy. That's real crazy. I'm saying that's an example too of like, yo, if you put in the work, put in the search, like what you're saying, you can find these gems, and you don't have to pay, $150 for, and plus like after shipping costs and all that shit, you're probably paying like $170 for a swingman jersey when you just found an authentic for less than $50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
Exactly. So it comes with time. It's not something that you could just do in an hour. You have to learn the tricks of the trade, and I think if you're new to this, you should definitely watch this live because this is very helpful. All of us in here are veterans of this. We know what we're looking for. A lot of the times people don't pull the trigger on things because they can't tell if it's legit or fake. I knew that this jersey was legit, probably why it was sitting there, and it's one of those things where if you do the homework, if you put in the work, it will reward you. You'll get rewarded. And all it really takes is just your time and your effort to really know and go out there and have the drive and have the passion to do it, because case point, like Jake said, he found a freaking jersey for $1, and I'm like, how freaking wild is that? Like $1, compared to like paying 300.
You're at 4 quarters. 10 dimes,
quarters, exactly.
20 nickels, like, bro, like, what the fuck?
100 pennies.
Bro, yo, one thing Jake, mad props to you. You know what I like about Jake? Jake will find a deal, but he's not a stickler to like, well, it's not a main big player or it's like a jersey. Like, he'll find a deal. Yeah, it'll be an obscured player, but he'll find a deal for like $20. It's not like a Pro Bowl player or a Hall of Famer, but yet he has the jersey. And then to me, like the obscure players are harder to find, if anything. You know what I'm saying?
For me, a lot of times what it is it's the style, not so much necessarily the player on there. And yeah, I mean, well, again, that's why I always, say, don't be afraid to shop the clearance sections because, again, right now, Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah, like I say, I was just kind of talking to him about this earlier. I don't know if you're in here or not. Throwback.
Yeah, I heard you. I was walking the dog, but I heard you about the Dick's Sporting clearance section.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly why I say, don't be afraid to shop the clearance sections. Don't be afraid to look around and stuff like that because deals like this, especially for after season and stuff like that, even if the player isn't a LeBron or a, Curry or Kyrie or whatever, I mean, Domantas Sabonis, they're not a household name unless you're like a Kings fan or a Pacers fan. But it's like one of those things where you get the jersey, you get the item, and you can do some research on it. You can kind of look around and be like, okay, this is what a legit swingman looks like. This is what a legit authentic looks like and feels like. This is sort of like the certain things to look out for. And all that stuff. I mean, you just gotta, like you guys say, you just gotta be able to put in the work, put in the time, because you're not gonna. Trust me, there's been a lot of trial and error in my purchases and stuff like that. I mean, from fakes to bad deals to literally buying something and then 3 days later it going half price from what you bought it.
But it comes with the learning. Like all of us are very knowledgeable. I don't know about Eli, but all of us are very knowledgeable when it comes to the jersey game. And
it's always you, Snacks.
It comes with like trials and like I could probably learn something from Jake's mistake, Rez's mistake, and M Diddy's perfect, so he'll never make mistakes. But Mighty's fan mistakes. So my thing is that's part of the community too, because we can learn from a lot of other people's mistakes too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my thing, what you're saying is true. Like to physically have something in your hand and feel it and all that stuff is like, it helps like with future pickups.
But even with that too, I mean, we talk, I know Jake talked about the obscure players, but even that said, Jake found an authentic Mitchell & Ness, John Elway, and an authentic Eddie George, Titans jersey for $31 for the pair. That's just, that just goes to show there are deals out there. You just have to look.
If Jake was a flipper, if he was flipping, you make a hell of a profit.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You know what though?
Yeah.
I actually beat Jake's deal.
Uh-oh.
I got a free jersey.
That's why I can't be
have a
free.
free one too. I actually have a free one too that I can pull out if you really
It was
want.
the Bo Jackson jersey that I wanted to return, and the seller refunded me my money.
Oh,
I got
He didn't even want it back. That's the thing.
Hey, I got a free jersey too. That the how is it, the Jose Cruz from Mitchell and Ness, because they suck at replying at people.
I'm about ready to
mine's a
pay
rookie,
someone to take my
Randy
John
Moss
Elway
starter,
jersey.
So
You're about to pay somebody to take your John Elway jersey?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
look,
would be-
Rez,
that would
Rez,
be
Rez,
great.
We got Rez up there.
No.
Deal
Hold
right
on,
now.
Hold up. Let's talk about this. What year is it? The 94?
Oh, here he goes with the questions.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. We'll have to talk
Songbird,
about
look
it.
out. Your man's at it again.
This is Rez
I
sliding
can just see
into
your
people's
I can
DMs.
just see your woman come flying in the door and just like Naruto, like Kamehameha slamming
All
you.
of a sudden, the live feed will end.
I have I had a somewhat horror story that's not really related to like a deal, but something you guys might want to check before you do this. So recently I sold my my Stephen Curry authentic icon jersey from last season. And
You got rid of a Curry. Oh,
there's good reason why I did.
wow,
You'll hear just here.
Take that fan card away. Tell you what.
So I sold it, right? I created the label. I had a prepaid label already, so I dropped it off at the post office at their loading dock. And I told the buyer I would ship it out the next day because he paid later in the afternoon. So I drop it off, right? The next day passes on. I get a message from the buyer and he says, "Hey, did you ship it out? The tracking number hasn't moved." And I looked at the tracking number and it said that the post office was awaiting for the package. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I dropped it off yesterday. Why isn't this gone out yet? And the guy that bought it actually lives like probably 30-40 minutes from where I live, which is not, I could have just driven that to him if I really wanted to. So this was on a Friday. So I tell the guy, I just give it some time. I sent it first class, so it might take some time for it to update, but it should update by the end of the day. He messages me again on Monday, this past Monday, and says that it still hasn't moved. And I'm getting real nervous here because it was a lot of moolah that the guy bought the jersey off of me. And basically he was telling me that if he didn't receive it, that he's gonna basically open a claim. And if I have no proof to show that the post office received it, I don't know if you guys have ever had disputes through eBay, but eBay like 99% of the time sides with the buyer, no matter what. So I'm sweating and I'm ready. I'm like ready to just take the L. And a miracle just happened this morning because I looked at the tracking and it says it was out for delivery and it was delivered. So that has nothing to do with a deal or anything, but I'm just letting you guys know, word of advice. If you ever ship something, go just fucking to the post office and get a receipt.
Bingo,
yeah. Save yourself the damn trouble. Waiting in the line is better than fucking having to refund somebody a substantial amount of money.
Or just don't sell your Steph Curry jerseys. You can do that.
I sold it because the Warriors won this season.
Yes, they did.
And I have that jersey again from the 75th season. So I had no reason to have two Curry jerseys.
No. What's better than one Steph Curry jersey? Two Steph Curry jerseys.
Nah.
You got more than that.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, it was a scary thought, man. So I kind of was like, you know what, man? I got some extra dough. Let's buy some Ewing jerseys. Let's do this. So that's exactly what I did.
Oh, so
that's what good go with a pair of Ewing.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You got to support your boy, man. Some Ewing squads, man. I got you.
Do you still have a pair?
Yeah. Also, rock a pair. You ain't
I got a lot of
athletes.
pairs.
You know.
I got a lot of pairs.
I got to hit you up.
Desktop.
I need a combo wombo.
Combo wombo.
Yeah, rock the you ain't athletes. You know.
Get your bank account.
Yeah.
It's a chunk of sneaker.
So like what I know Jake has already told us his deals, but like for everybody else in the room, like what was like the best deal that you guys found?
Bro, we've been in the I will speak for myself. We've been in
Doesn't even have to
Jersey
be a jersey, by the
so
way.
long that I've gotten amazing deals, but like I can always just get trick tips and shit like that. Pause, but throughout the many years of collecting, I gotten amazing deals, and you know some we just pull the trigger because we want it, but definitely, man, eBay, Macari, the places that people are not looking. Or my little tip for everybody, man, misspell Mitchell and Ness on purpose and watch how many listings pop up. Put Mitchell and Ness with one L, put one S, put MNMNN. Pops up, man, all the time. Some great deals that are just sitting there, just waiting because the dude misspelled the name, spelled Jordan wrong, spelled Michael wrong. Spell Michael wrong. I bet you a Michael Jordan jersey will pop up. That's like, what? That's just a little tip I just want to give out there. So
also, not to cut you off, but type in Michelle Ness. You'll thank me later.
Michelle Ness, yes.
Michelle got them deals, bro.
Depends on where you're. I guess it depends on
Yeah,
where
it's
you're
a good
looking at
name
up
though.
Michelle.
And the thing is, like, we get these deals sometimes because people really don't know what they have. Most of my deals that I've gotten on eBay, like, oh shit, this jersey's like $50, buy it now. Then you look at, obviously you gotta go look for like sellers' other items, and there's like selling like car parts. You know what I'm saying? They're selling like mechanical stuff. They're selling,
I've done that.
like freaking iron boards, and then like they just have that one jersey. And that's when you're like, oh man, the Jersey gods have spoken to me, man. Definitely. Those are the best deals.
Too, yeah.
For sure. I mean I'm still in awe, like, with these deals that pop up, and they always seem to like pop up when it's like when you're not trying to buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like when Mighty always says they pop up when you don't have the funds. That's what happens to me. I can have all the money in the world, nothing pops up. As soon as I'm like a little bit struggling, I'm like, yo, jerseys come new releases, all this stuff starts popping up.
90% off still. It's like, what the hell?
People start selling their collections when you're not ready. Like,
yeah, you're like, come
I
on.
want to see this.
Or like Fanatics has like a 60% off sale on like all authentics on everything. You're just like, where was this last week when I was fully loaded,
Fanatics, every 4 days they're having that sale. I've been timing it. They do the free shipping, then the 10% off, then they do that 65%. That's when I just...
I've been trying to like keep up with their damn restocks because their shit is like it's so sporadic. I mean, it's I get it. Yeah. It's fair because if everybody knew when they were going to drop something, then people would kind of like, they'd probably use like a bot or something and buy everything. But, they seem to trickle stuff like at random times in the day, which makes the hunt even more like, I guess, nerve-wracking because I missed out. I was trying to get one of those custom Warriors Association authentics, but they kept selling out every time I tried to.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of horror stories with those custom Fanatics authentics, though. You've probably seen them on the Facebook pages and stuff.
I have, and I've also saw Mac's latest video on his custom association.
Yeah,
little plug there.
And it looks dope, man. I mean, I'm sold on it. That's a good enough.
Yeah, the Warriors weren't too bad. It just looks like it was like the Suns and the Celtics. You kind of have to really keep an eye on.
Did you see what happened with,
what was wrong with the Celtics one?
Oh, dude, there was like on the Discord, someone like shared where like the back numbers on like he had the green one, which he customized into a Jaylen Brown, but then the 7 on the back looked like something you'd get from China. But the black one that he had, which was a Jason Tatum, looked fine. And then there was obviously the horror story that you saw on Facebook where the Phoenix Suns one, the 23 was like a different shade of orange than even the
Suns or the Phoenix, and he like posted a picture, and it was like that orange was more like a tangerine than an actual orange, like the Suns colors. So
Yeah, POB1 Fool got bamboozled from that too because he ordered a Lakers Carmelo Anthony custom, and they gave him heat applied graphics on the name.
Yeah,
and they charged them like with that $270. That is not a deal.
No, they finessed him.
That so just FYI, that's not. He got screwed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one. They finessed my boy. You know, they finessed him. So it's supposed to be all dang. It look like I can't even say it. Look like a shit authentic. You feel me?
I mean, at the end of the
Shit
day,
crazy.
like your average person probably wouldn't even be able to tell what the flaws are on those authentic customs that were
Right.
destroyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that we see, you know, there's a lot of people who don't even know, because I get these comments all the time, especially on my hockey jerseys. They don't know the difference between an authentic, and they don't know the difference between like a Fanatics brand. They really don't, and they, quite honestly, they don't really care. There's so many people that try to convince me in the comments, like, oh, I'm cool with the Fanatics version. It feels better. It looks, it's not as expensive. And at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna wear it heavily. Like they try to find all these pros.
Maybe I'll just hide this then.
Yeah, they should focus on the pros and not the cons.
But I mean, like, at the end of the day, facts is facts. We know what an authentic jersey looks like. We know what it feels like. We know,
Right.
we've been doing this. We've been buying them for years.
Yeah.
But it's just it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me how people out there, really, the general like population of consumers who are into jerseys, don't know that. And that's why
we're like the 10%, bro. Like,
yeah,
not, these people are not doing what we're doing right now, having a whole discussion about jerseys. We're into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that, the same thing with sneakers. Like, you care about sneakers. Some people that really don't care. They just want to wear something comfortable. Like,
yeah, exactly. And at the end of
So
the day,
instead of looking at the shoe, would be like, yo, is this legit? You feel me?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, real quick, at the end of the day, even if you just buy like what Mighty's wearing, which I believe that's the Fanatics version.
It's the only one that had the Larry O'Brien.
So yeah, I mean, if you
out.
buy the cheap, if you buy the screen printed replica Swingman authentic, at the end of the day, hey, if you love it, rock it. As long as you feel comfortable in it, you feel confident in it, go for it. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with buying screen printed or Swingman stuff. I mean, especially like you say, going back to the deal aspect of it. Like, if you can go online and you can find them for like, sometimes I've seen them go as cheap as like $20 shipped. Like, if you just want something in the collection or something that you can wear down to the local YMCA or the outdoor courts or whatever, and you just want something you can ball in comfortably or whatever, that's why I never, like, attack people who buy Swingmen or screen printed like some do. I'm not saying obviously anyone here anything like that, but it's just like, at the end of the day, it's your money. You buy what you want to buy.
Yes, I mean, it's their money,
Like,
But
I always
this right here, this is Fanatics brand. Y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got this marking. I got the marking like not too long ago. I got like a few years ago. I had this on my 14th birthday.
And the thing about the Fanatics brand stuff is that I would rather the regular, but I know particularly for hockey, they don't regularly sell the white jerseys. The color ones you can find all day, every day. But the white jerseys, Adidas doesn't put them out as much. I mean, you can go to Cool Hockey or something and get them. But the Fanatics brand you can find. You can go to Fanatics and find the white, the away jersey in their brand.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be as good as like a regular Adidas jersey, but at least it's an option out there if you want the white jersey, and not have to pay exactly as much as you would pay for a regular Adidas, unless you get one on sale, and they're out there. But that's the one thing I will say for the Fanatics branded attire on their conglomerate of outposts. But this was the only one they did after the Warriors won, and I think they've been doing it for the past how many years. And it has the Larry O'Brien to signify the champion for that season.
Is that jersey? That's a Fanatics brand that you're wearing, Mike?
Yeah.
When did they drop that? Like right after?
Right after they won. It's the only championship, if you want to call it, jersey that they made. Nike didn't make anything or anything like that. I think Fanatics was the only brand that made something like this. I don't even remember during the finals. I guess Nike must have made them with the finals insignia on them, or maybe you can get the patch. But that's the one thing that I'm still disappointed with. When we get to those, when we get to a championship round like a finals or something. For the NBA, they used to do a lot more, and now anymore they put out a select few players. It could even be the jersey they don't even wear during the finals that they made. Like I wanted to get this one because the Warriors won in this jersey. They won the championship in Boston wearing this. So so Fanatics made this and the white version, but I wanted the blue one because that's the one they wore when they won. And obviously Steph was the MVP of the finals, so I wanted to make sure to get that. But, option wise, this is the only thing I had a chance at. And I am a Steph Curry jersey collector, as we all know. So I wanted it for the collection. It was the Fanatics brand. It's not as, as what it could be with Nike or an Authentic or whatever. But I just wanted the jersey, so I'm happy with it. And, it's just one of those things. But I do wish there would be more, variety, even for the NHL. I know you can get the jersey at Cool Hockey you can get the patch or whatever. But at the time when the finals first started, because I'm an Avalanche fan, that's my favorite Western Conference team. So I was just looking. I was curious. I couldn't buy it right away, but I was curious as to what the selection was. And they did have some of the players, and those jerseys sold out so damn quick. And I don't know if it was just because of production they had less of or what have you. So they did the regular Adidas jerseys and they did the Fanatics branded jerseys for both teams. And the Avalanche ones, obviously, they sold out, the quicker of the two teams. Now, again, I can go today to Cool Hockey and I can get a Avalanche jersey with the patch put on it. But at the same point, it's like, man, these things move so damn quick. And they don't make as much as they used to. Yeah. So it is what it is. Even for the Super Bowl, they don't do as much, and what have you. World Series too. Although I don't think the teams even wore the World Series patch last year on their.
Have you?
So I think there was something with the.
Have you guys ever like passed on something that you really want, but you passed on it because you found something else that was like less higher on your list but it was a lot cheaper than you would pay for it? Or has it like
it's happened.
It has.
It's happened.
Okay.
Hey, right. If it's on a list, it's definitely gonna get bought. But I think it's more like, I'm not trying to change your question, but I feel like I've bought shit that I don't really want, but I bought it because the price was way too fucking good. Yeah. And then when I get it, I'm like, why did I buy this? I don't even like this team. I don't even like this player. But I got it for $30. Hey, then it sits in my closet, collect dust, and then I just sell it.
What was it? The Cowboys jersey?
Oh yeah, big time. That's one up there. The Keyshawn Johnson and Cowboys jersey. I got it mad cheap. I can't even. That shit is collecting dust in my closet right now.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody want? It's fun. Like I'm just gonna say real quick. I'm gonna say I called it. This jersey was for sale for how long? For how cheap? Mitchell and Ness comes out with it. Yo, that jersey's so dope. It's fire. I really want that jersey. I'm like, bro, this shit's been like on my for sale shit for like how long? I'm sorry. I just want to throw that one out there. It's just funny how when Mitchell Ness comes out with something, suddenly it's dope.
I think what it is too, like people, they get so drawn to the term deals, You know, because I mean, like, think about it. Like, your instance, like, right, you have that Jason Kidd jersey. You had it up for sale for a long time. It is the original, was it Champion, authentic? And it's more true to how, you know, the Nets wore the jersey. And then you have Mitchell and Ness, who released it many, many years later. And those are, like, probably selling moving more units than yours, and yours was half the price. But because they put it's a deal or a new release or whatever the, you know, whatever the promo campaign or marketing tactic they're using, and people fall for it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I feel like no, like, sometimes I just feel like people don't really understand what a deal is.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Because they think of, when they hear a deal, they probably be like, oh, well, it's Mitchell Ness. They're giving us a deal because they're selling us this jersey that's like back from the 90s or whatever, and you know, it's brand new, it's improved or whatever, and they look at that as a deal, and I'm like, that's not a deal to me. A deal to me is getting something that is like basically the best bang for your buck, essentially. That's a deal to me. That's how I define it. But everybody has a different interpretation of what a deal is.
So, definitely.
Yeah. Also, right? It's not even just jerseys. It's material stuff in general. Like,
anything.
It was not too long ago. Look. It was not too long ago. I went to Game Shop, right? And I got 2K19, I got 2K14 for like $1 and change. The guy told me, I was like, yo, you serious? $1 and change? He was like, yeah, I'm not kidding. So a boy would just, you know, the $10 I got my change back, you know. And I really wanted 2K14 though, you know. That was a good deal. You feel me? It's not even just jerseys in general. It's anything. You know?
Exactly. Like I said, the best bang for your buck. It could be anything. It could be groceries. It could be toiletries. It could be, you know, it could be your cell phone bill or whatever, you know. And like I said, like, people need to understand, like, there are deals out there. You just have to know.
Y'all just gotta pay attention.
Exactly.
Big facts.
So
can I say one more thing? It has nothing to do with deals. I'm sorry. It's another thing that I always notice. I'm sorry, guys. This is not a rant. This is just it. I noticed as a Jersey head. It's just it's hilarious to me. Like, for example, like, they came out with the Marbury jersey, right? I love the comments. Man, they should have made a Vince Carter, Jason Kidd. All right. They came out with the USA Dream Team, like the Wade, whatever.
The Wade boss and the kid.
How come they didn't do Kobe? How come they didn't do LeBron? I'm like, bro, like, they always, every time they come out with a new product, they always talk about the player that they didn't do. It's just fucking hilarious to me. And my thing, if they would have came out with that player, they probably would have never fucking bought it. I'm just saying. That's just
but they're also the same.
I don't know if you guys noticed that, but every time they come out with a jersey, they talk about the one player that they didn't do for that jersey.
And they're also the same that say they don't make they're also the same that say Mitchell Ness doesn't make enough authentics, and then when they make authentics, but they didn't make the player.
But they didn't make the player.
Something to complain about.
Yeah. Hey, Rez, remember I said about the Chamberlain jersey I got?
Yep.
Yo, they put that joint on thing, bro. It was tight. I could have got that.
Good of.
But they just got released in all thing. Every time I get a jersey, it's some pops up in our thing. I was like, man.
You know, it's kind of, just to kind of get off the topic about, like, the deals and stuff, but you know, it's kind of bullshit. Like, somebody on Kings posted that they picked up I forgot what jersey was. It was an authentic jersey, and they're like, this jersey was listed as new release, but this was just basically a re-release of an older release jersey, and the store honored the 35% off sale, which they're currently having right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like trying to get something on their website, but it was listed as a new release. Like, why don't they have it, like, added on as the sale? Like, that's stupid. If you're gonna have the deal in the store, but you're not gonna have it online, like, that's not. I don't know.
They're their own separate entities, though. That's the thing you always have to remember. The store and the site are two different. They're run differently. They
But I'm
don't.
saying
play
it's not like they publicize that either. Because the first thing, every time they post something, I'm not gonna lie. Like every time they post something that's new that I've never seen, the first thing I do is go to the website. I bet everybody does that too.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah. I do think one of the I know we kind of moved on, but just as an example, years ago, the store did a sale around Father's Day.
$100 sale.
This was better than that. This was you make an offer sale. They had racks of older run, and it's because they were moving on from the old stuff, and they wanted to get it out of the store, so they had them on racks, old run stuff from the Peter years. And you basically, it was cash only, but you can make them an offer for the jerseys, and they would more than likely take it. So case in point, I went in there. I was actually attending a comic book convention in Philly at the convention center at the time, but I walked over to the store, and I went into the back room where they had the sale going on, and they didn't have it on a rack. I actually found it in like a box or something, but there was a Mark Clayton, or was it it was either Clayton or Duper. It was one of the two. It was one of the Marx brothers. Miami Dolphins old run, from the Peter years. And I took it up to the guy, and I think I only had like $25 in my pocket, right? And he knew me, and I'm like, $25. He's like, I got you. And then we went to I got it for 20 at the store. Mitchell and Ness jersey for $25. That I don't think that could ever be topped. I really don't.
And that's never gonna happen ever again. Like the $100.
No, I don't think so.
One and done.
At least in the store,
Go ahead, Diddy.
I think I don't know whether it's technically better than that, but when I was working for Reebok at the employee store, the discount there was really awesome, and I started working there in 2003. So they had just gotten the Reebok license, and as you all know, there were some pretty significant rookies that were coming into the NBA that year. So sure enough, at the store, we got authentic LeBron home and away and authentic Carmelo home and away. So I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, dude, I can get 4 jerseys for $280 for both of these guys. Just graduated Syracuse, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick up Melo. I'm going to pick up LeBron. So I go in, pay for it, don't really think anything of it. I get home, I look at the receipt, and I paid $14 each for them, I think.
Wow.
So instead of 50% off, he took the decimal and moved it. So I ended up getting all 4 of them for $56 or something.
That's nuts.
Brand new too,
So,
with tags.
Brand new. I mean, they were right off the truck.
2 future Hall of Famers for $56.
Yeah.
They're rookie jerseys.
Now do you still
I
have?
still have the LeBrons to this day. But yeah, and the thing I never asked was the guy that rang me up. He was, I could see him accidentally, marking them down for me, and I never asked him about it, but I think he did it on purpose. So.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Was he just trying to hook you up, or
he was just hooking me up? Yeah. We were kind of the black sheep of the store because you're in the middle of the headquarters and it's very fancy. And I remember one time somebody came in and I was talking to them I talked to you guys, and they're like, could you be a little bit more professional? When you're talking to people on the floor. And I was like, well, if it generates a sale, what, aren't we trying to make people feel comfortable and at home and move product?
Right.
And so from that point on, it was just a struggle there. But yeah, it was kind of his way of being like, I got you. And I think he kind of hooked me up a little bit.
Oh, I love those.
But I can also remember them having rookie Sidney Crosby Reebok Authentics, and and Lemieux, and I kind of regret not picking those up.
Oh, yeah. I bet, yeah.
I'm actually wondering now if I should pay a visit to the Shark store, man, because Brent Burns.
Yeah, you can get yourself a couple Brent Burns jerseys cheap.
I don't have any Burns jerseys.
I will admit, though, Rez, that I got your hated rival team for steal at the Mitchell and Ness store 2 years ago when they had one of their Black Friday deals. I was in on because at the time they had everything on all the jerseys were on the second level of the store, and they had it towards the back, some of the older run stuff. And I remember going back there, and I saw they had a rookie Sean Alexander, and a older run, of course, and an older run Steve Largent, both the blue jerseys, both of them, Seahawks. And I took them because I at the time I was looking for Alexander, and I already had the white Largent, but the blue, of course, for the two, to have those both in the collection. And they gave them to me both $75 for the two. I didn't even realize it at first, because those jerseys were like $100 each. They were just trying to get rid of them.
Wow.
And when I saw the thing later, I mean, they hooked me up. They said, I got you. It was like 75. And I thought he said meant 75 each. It was 75 for the two. That was pretty crazy.
That's nuts.
That was pretty crazy.
They were authentics?
Yeah. Yeah, this is before they were doing legacy stuff. And these were the old run stuff. This was the Peter stuff. So, I mean, quality on both of them.
I feel some type of way because I love that Largent, that Seahawks era, but I would never, Niner Nation would never accept me back if I. It's just too deeply rooted, man. That I don't know. It's almost like with the Raiders. Like I have a Raiders jersey in my closet. I just never wear it because it sucks.
Yeah, I got that team with the star, a few of them, but they're way in the way back. The touchdown Tony and the Emmett, they're way in the back. Stall back, way back.
Yeah.
Stall way back.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. Like going through like being a jersey head. A lot of people don't understand it. You know, I still get a lot of people that question me, like, how could you wear this? How could you wear that if you're this fan? I'm like, I'm a sports fan first. You know what I mean? And they just don't. It doesn't compute with them. Like they don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. People.
To me, the best is when you're wearing a jersey and a hat, just for whatever. I could be wearing one day randomly just to see a Mariners Griffey with a Mariners hat, and you walk around and some people at the mall, you know, come up. Yeah, you're from Seattle. Like no, not from Seattle. Yeah. I'm a Jersey head, so I got jerseys for every team, and I'm just wearing this one today. You know. Because someone literally thought I was from Seattle. I was wearing, I forget if I think it was Willie Horton. I was wearing the Willie Horton with a Mariners hat, and someone thought I was, you know, I have some relatives in Seattle. What do you where are you from? Like, oh, I'm from Ardmore, PA. But I'm a Jersey head, so I'm just wearing this.
We used to have one of my uncles. Everybody would always question because he's a Celtics fan. He's never been Boston in his entire life, but he's a Celtics fan, and everybody just kind of looks at him like he's like, "What? Why are you a Celtics fan?" Like, I didn't know that you have to be from that city and that state in order to be a fan. You know what I mean? It's really weird. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just being a sports fan is very. There's a lot of different like types of rituals or whatever. You know, like for me, like. There's limitations. Trust me. Like, I don't wear teams of jerseys during game day that my team is playing. Like if the 49ers are if they're playing the Cardinals, I'm not wearing a Cardinals jersey that day. No way.
There's 2 games I don't root for Steph. That's when he's playing the section. But every other game, he can go off. He can do it every 2 games a year. No, got it. I'm happy to see him, but Not tonight, Steph.
Right. I'm the same way. Like, I will not wear, like, if the Warriors are playing the Lakers, I'm not going to be wearing a Lakers. I'm not going to be wearing this. You know, I'm not going to be.
I would
And
hope
it's-
not.
It's just crazy because, like, look, see, already I'm getting comments. Rez, you better not get a Seahawks. I had one. That's the thing. I had that Largent back in the day.
I remember you had that Largent.
I had it, and I love that jersey. But Niner Nation will not, the faithful will not let me wear that jersey.
Yeah, that's a no.
No, they won't. They won't.
Because I was in San Francisco and had an Eagles Michael Vick jersey on back in the day in the bus stop.
Man, hey Rez, can I tell you something, bro?
What's up?
I worked at Summer Youth, right? And I had that LeBron James Laker jersey, right? And then the guy, it was me, one of the staff, and it was this old dude, right? He saying like, I don't like LeBron James and this and that. And I told him, I said, hey, you one of my favorite players, and the best who ever did. And then we was all laughing, But he was like an old dude,
Yeah,
like, it's crazy.
Too, yeah.
You know what I don't get though? Like the logic of it is like, I see all these people wearing Michael Jordan jerseys, but they're not Bulls fans.
Well,
it's. I mean, I get it. It's MJ.
Jordan is just that status figure, though. I mean, that's just one of those. I grew up. Listen, I grew up. I love my Sixers, but you'd be hard pressed in this area to find a bigger Bulls fan than what I was back in the '90s when they were, doing their thing. I love that team and I love watching them. And but there was just something about Jordan. Even to this day, people wear the jerseys. Obviously, everyone knows him for the shoes, but wearing a Michael Jordan jersey is like a status thing. It's just one of those GOAT players that you wear. Everyone knows who it is just by the front of the jersey. All you have to say is Bulls 23. Everyone knows it's MJ, right? It's like in this area, you wear an Iverson jersey, everyone knows it's Iverson. You just put Sixers 3, everyone knows it's Iverson, right? So there's just certain players. I don't think you have to ever be a fan of that team or whatever to appreciate the greatness of those players. That's just how it is. I mean, I myself was a big Bulls fan. I mean, whole freaking half a freaking room devoted to
closet
them.
full of Bulls jerseys.
I had all the stuff on the walls growing up. I mean, all the posters, all the, I even went to some Bulls Sixers games wearing Bulls stuff back in the day. But but that was what it was for me back then. And but it is what it is. I think we all wear teams, we all wear jerseys. We have, some of us, myself included, have jerseys of every team. And it's just you wear it because it's part of your passion, it's your collection, but it doesn't exactly mean I'm a diehard Warrior fan. I was with them from, even though I do remember the Run TMC. I was with them. No, I'm a Steph guy, but the Sixers are my love, but I do have other players that I enjoy watch play, and I will support those players.
Exactly, yeah.
All of us.
All righty, well, I'm going to take got to head off to work, so.
All right, Jake, I appreciate you hopping
All right,
on.
Jake.
All right, Jake.
Peace out, fellas.
Jake, if you ever see another $1 Eddie George jersey, let me know. Authentic jersey.
Hey, y'all got some jerseys over there swinging.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of going along with this topic. I went to a card show, like a really big card show, probably like last summer. And I went like 3-4 days in a row. So I wore like a different jersey every day, pretty much. And on one of the days I wore a Kobe rookie jersey. And, you may want to put earmuffs on for this next. But I walked in and this guy, we're just, I don't know the guy. I'm just like at a table looking at some stuff. And he's like, I'm surprised they let you in with that.
Oh my God.
And he's like in his mid 60s, obviously like grew up during the massive like Lakers Celtics rivalries of the 80s. And I mean, I get that, and I'm not a guy that like walks around wearing Lakers jerseys very often, but I'm at a card show, Kobe's jerseys or like your Kobe cards are, pretty popular. And I just was trying to show some respect to him. So I look at him and I was like, oh yeah. And he's like, what made you want to wear that? And I was like, Oh, well, I'm not sure if you heard or not. I'm like, but he passed away tragically in a helicopter accident a couple years ago. And the guy was like, like he was kind of surprised that I went there with it. And I was like, yeah, I'm a fan of basketball. I'm a Celtics fan. I'm like, but I'm also a fan of basketball. And I feel bad that, you know, he died along with his daughter and 7 or 8 other people in a helicopter accident. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And then, like, he just laughed. I was like, cool, man.
Wow.
Good talk.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like I said, like I think it's funny. I think it's funny that people, like sports fans, like just they take it seriously, man, on a whole different level of like allegiance. You know what I mean? Because all our fandoms, you know, I'm not saying the Niner faithful and Dub Nation is not like that, because I get that shit all the time too. One of somebody commented on one of my my video I did of my Derek Thomas authentic Chiefs jersey, and somebody was like, "Oh, that's a nice looking 49ers jersey." Like sarcasm. I'm like, okay, because I can't support a linebacker, you know, that I really like was a fan of and all that. Like, I have to wear like a freaking 49er linebacker.
Also, that's not a natural rival of the team you support, too, by the way.
Right.
It's not even in the same conference. I mean, yeah, they did play each other in the Super Bowl, so I get that, but
it's just people are crazy, man. Like the bogus claims that they make, they try to find every single way to like knock on a team. And
well, it's good to know that we're real common level-headed in this area, Rez.
Yeah, I have my 2 cents. This is like one of the reasons I don't allow sports talk on Kings. I know it's a Jersey page, but it could really bring the ugly out of people. You know what I'm saying? I know we're all fanatics of our teams, and I know but it's just one of those things.
We never did that, did we, Snacks? We never let the ugly get out.
No, never. But it's just one of those things that like creating a Jersey page. Yes, like we all love jerseys. Obviously, we're all sports fans, but the sports talks take away from the Jersey community, because I feel like I want everybody to feel comfortable for Mighty to wear an Eagles jersey and post it, and I have a Cowboys fan like, fuck the Eagles, fucking blah blah, and then you get like, we won a championship. I'm like, bro, like let's just stick to the jersey, which is awesome because people are getting it, they get it. Like if you don't see it, that means because I deleted it, because Kings is not a sports center. Like I don't want an update like, hey, by the way, like people try to be slick. Yeah. I like how people be like, people are like, oh, you know, like Steph Curry got traded. Are you gonna get a Steph Curry jersey? Like they'll give you ESPN news, and they'll add a jersey thing to it, so they won't get deleted. Which I deleted right away because I don't want it to be like Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear sports updates or nothing like that. People are trying to be slick. Like, hey, Adams went to the Raiders. Are you guys going to get a Raiders jersey? I'm like, no, bro. Like, no, I don't think so. So, like, I get that. It really brings the ugly. I seen it. It brings really the ugly out of people, man. Like watching the comments and people just going in. I want people to feel comfortable to rep their team and post and stuff like that.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, Snacks. I forget who it was. He's probably not in the groups anymore. There was one guy when it was all about, you know, where's Harper going to go in the offseason, right? He was a huge Dodger fan. And he and I were going back and forth about it. And I think it started in one of the groups. And we were going on. I mean, he and I just back and forth. He was so certain Harper was going to go to the Dodgers, and I was so certain Harper was coming to the Phillies. It was just back and forth. Would you believe that guy was the one who broke to me the news that Harper was going to be a Philly? He was the first person that said, but he always started to say his things with the bad news, right? And he hit me with the bad news. Harper's a Philly, and I'm like, oh, really? And then all of a sudden the news came across that Harper was signed by the Phillies. A Dodger fan was the first person to tell me that Harper was a Philly.
Yo, Bay Area, what up, man?
What's good?
What's up,
man? Yo, so I can't get a Seahawks jersey or what?
No, no, that's the actual rival. You can't do that.
Bay Area is gonna unfriend your ass. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm just saying, because as long as for me being a Niners fan in my lifetime, I mean, we've had more of a rivalry with the Seahawks than with the Cowboys or any of them. So to me,
I mean that.
Oh no,
That's the newer.
No, that's what I'm saying in my lifetime. In the 90s, I was too young to be there for all that. The Deion Sanders, all that. I was too young. I started watching in 01. So in the 2010s, it was all Seahawks. So that's to me is the main.
Yeah.
And in the 2000s, we sucked too much to even have a rivalry with anybody. So it didn't really matter. But
I understand it was a real heated rival, but I can also see that as like a real blip on the radar rivalry, right? Because Seattle, they had their moment, but then they kind of – I know they were still competitive, but then they kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it's going to be before they're good again. It could be a while for them. So the Niners right now are better and more than likely will beat Seattle whenever they play them. So, I mean, Bay Area, believe me, I went back to that Niners-Cowboys rivalry. That was always, to me, the big rival for San Francisco as an Eagle fan. It's the biggest one for me. But, I mean, those teams, I'll tell you, there's a great documentary, what was it, The Tale of Two Cities.
No, I've watched it. That's a great documentary.
The hatred that those teams had for each other.
That's
not even division rivals. Just they would see each other all the time, though, in the playoffs and in the regular season.
That documentary is where I learned more of the rivalry because I wasn't old enough to actually watch it. So that documentary is where I learned more about, okay, this is why there's this big rivalry between the two teams.
Yeah.
I mean, then the only thing that really happened between them in my lifetime was the whole TO, or not lifetime, but as I was old enough, was the TO running out to the star.
Oh, that was great.
That was really it.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, and Debo just resurrected that rivalry because he did that where he was like lying down on the star, and
that was so great.
I think the thing with the Seahawks rivalry, I think, was it got real heated because it was really animated because you had the whole Sherman thing and all that stuff. So that made it like, but it's kind of like with the Cavs. There was this big Cavs Warriors rivalry, and once LeBron left, we don't even care about the Cavs anymore. So it's kind of like that.
It
was
more.
Warriors?
It was more of a Steph LeBron
Warriors.
I think that's what it was.
Who's their big rival now? The Warriors.
Is there even really? I mean,
there's like
the Grizzlies.
Right now,
the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies is starting to
kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the beef between John Moran and Draymond.
Uh-oh. You got a Ja jersey, don't you, Rez?
I'm gonna get one soon.
Because before
I'm liking this.
Before the Cavs, it was the Clippers were kind of like the rivals, Lob City.
Man, how can the Clippers be rivals with anybody?
No,
at that time, they had Lob City.
The Clippers and the Lakers are the ones that have that.
The Lakers, that's their building.
Man, forget the Clippers, man. They suck.
The Clippers are the Lakers' tenants.
Yeah,
they're paying the rent.
Yeah, right now.
Actually, the Clippers are going to go to the old Lakers home.
Oh yeah, they're moving up.
The Forum.
There's different types of rivalries. Like there's rivalries based on region, and then there's the
also
conference.
Yeah, the Niners Raiders rivalry can't even be a real rivalry because they're not even in the same division. They don't even play. That's a fan rivalry.
You and I know though that Niner fans and Raider fans do not mesh well.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying, especially the ones that live in the Bay, or that lived in California, they don't mesh well.
Yeah, y'all already know how I feel about rivalries. Is only y'all. That's it. The players don't think it's in college sports. Now that's
oh no, can't wear that navy and yellow together.
It's a rivalry in sports because as much as you guys hate the Seahawks, what happens after the game? Everybody's hugging, saying prayers together. You think they care about your rivalry between?
They're trading jerseys.
And the Seahawks, they're probably all best friends. Now, college, whole different ballpark. North Carolina and Duke, do you see them hugging and kissing after the game? No. Yeah. Michigan, Ohio State? No. The Cowboys and Eagles game? You guys think it's a rivalry. But after the game, what you see? They're changing jerseys, taking pictures with each other. So whatever you think those players are not from that state.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
you really think about it.
Rivalries
That's why
today
these
in
are all
pro
fan
sports
rivalries.
are much different than rivalries back in the day. Because back in the day,
they really
I mean,
like
they would hate each other. Today, they want to play on the same team.
Yeah.
So there's more recruiting going on than rivalry, right?
But
it is much different today. You're right about that, Snacks. And it is mainly the fans that really.
It's a fan, which is dope. It's still dope. But my thing is, that's why I love college. Like I said, like Ohio State, Michigan is like the best rivalry ever, in my opinion. And after the game, there's no hugging and praying together and exchanging jerseys. They genuinely hate each other. And it's a whole, like, literally the whole state of Ohio cross out all the M's and everywhere. They cross out all the M's during rivalry week. That's what I love college. Like I said, y'all Seahawks 49ers fans, you think Garoppolo really cares, whatever his name is. What's his name? Garoppolo?
Jimmy
yeah, you think he's like, oh, fucking hate the Seahawks. But he's already exchanging jerseys with their quarterback. Like, come on, man.
No, you see that all the time. You see it all the time. The team that they play like that week, like they're with their other player, and then they're holding each other's jerseys and like signing it.
They're just hanging out in the beach together before the game on Sunday. Like, we're fanatics. We're the ones that make the rivalry. We're the ones that
I've always,
we're the ones that are fighting in the stands, not the players.
I've always known that these players, they move too much these days to have there can't be real rivals because these players move too much. It's not,
they want to join teams.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, players used to stay on their teams almost their whole career. That was regular. So when the Giants Dodgers back in the day, when they played each other, that was an actual team rivalry. Now there's no such thing. That's all fan stuff.
Yeah, like I understand that too. But yeah, I think of like today's, like what I say, yesterday's price ain't today's price. That's a shit. But I always say, I hate when people say Jordan didn't leave to go play with the Celtics and Bird stayed with the Celtics. So I hate when people say that shit. But if they offered like today's money, if they would have offered Jordan a max deal of $300 million to go play with the Raptors, you think Jordan is gonna stay? Like, no, I'm staying with the Bulls because I got drafted by them and I'm loyal to them. Like, bruh, today's money is crazy. You think these players would stay loyal to their teams? Because it's a whole different era of like money, and you see all these dumb contracts that these average players are getting. Can you imagine if they offered Larry Bird $300 million to go play for the Lakers? You think Bird ain't gonna take that? He's gonna stay loyal.
He probably will.
The funny thing about it too is that back in the day, the Pistons and Bulls hated each other. Like, couldn't stand.
That was real.
Even the Jordan years
offered Michael Jordan $300 million.
Rodney joins
Michael
the Bulls.
Jordan would have worn Pistons jersey like this. Money talks, baby.
3 more rings.
Sure do.
Giannis will stay loyal to the Bucks his whole career, in my opinion.
I
don't know. There was a statement that he made after they won the
championship. I don't know.
Where he said something along the lines, I'm just paraphrasing what he said, but he was saying that he
wait. Oh, in this interview?
Yeah, he said he already.
Because he said in this interview. He said in this interview, he was like, yo, I want to stay loyal to my team. You know what I'm saying? And he did it the right way. Because he don't need another star player to come play with him. You know what I'm saying? He don't need like Clay Thompson or somebody else to come play with him. You feel me?
Go ahead, Eli. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's cool. But I'm saying is that like you did it the right way. It's not about having star after star after star after star after star on one team. It's about like having key players like Drew Holiday. They won in their first year. You feel me? They don't need another superstar to pair up with Giannis. You feel me?
But it's also easier for Giannis to say that after he won. Like it.
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of carte blanche, and you could say things. If he didn't win that chip though, and enough years go by, and he has a chance to join up with whoever, John Morant, whoever it is at that time, he might do it.
Right.
You can talk about being loyal all you want. When push comes to shove, in the way sports is anymore, you're gonna move at some point.
Hey, Mighty, can I add to your point? I want to piggyback your point, Mighty fan. I know this is becoming a sports talk thing. Biggest example, Zion Williamson, right? Zion, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw the interview. I was like, oh, people had rumors that I didn't want to be here and I want to stay here. It's easy to say that after you signed the contract. Where was this conversation before you signed the contract? How come you wasn't out there saying this? Like, oh, I want to be in New Orleans. People are saying these rumors about me that I don't want to be here. But after you sign the contract, that's when you're like, oh, yeah, I always wanted to be here. You know why you got to say that? Because nobody wanted to take a chance on your ass. And that's why the Pelicans gave you all that fucking money because obviously he's injury prone. I'm not saying he's a great player. I give him that when he's playing. But that amount of money, nobody wants to give him that fucking money. That's crazy. That is crazy. And it's funny. It makes sense because he said all these nice things after he signed the contract. He was not saying anything about I'm loyal to the Pelicans.
Yeah. I mean, all we have to know, and I mean, I see Mac right here. If Tom Brady can go play for another team, anybody can go play for another team.
My thing is, the Greek feet, right? Whatever. He can say, I want to be with Milwaukee forever, but Milwaukee can be like, nah, you're getting kind of old. We got to get rid of you. So, I don't think people like them, they're not going to end up. Steph Curry's going to end up playing somewhere else. Believe it or not, I'm going to see that do it another year. Because sooner or later, Steph Curry, his shot is not going to be as good as it used to be. He's going to hold on to his career, and he's going to end up playing for like the Charlotte Hornets probably to go back home, which would be kind of cool to see. Another point I want how great Jordan is. How come no free agents want to go to? Nobody wants to play for Jordan in Charlotte.
I think like contractually they can't say anything though, right? Like when they're like currently working out a deal like with their contract. Like
no, I'm talking about before. Remember, like he never said anything. Oh, I want to stay with my team. I like it here in New Orleans. He wasn't saying none of that shit because we had all these rumors. That's all he wanted to talk about the rumors. He was like, oh, my family. Like, of course you're gonna say all the right things after you sign that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? And plus, in my opinion, I don't think nobody would invest into Zion Williams. He only played 80 games in two years. He's too big to the way he moves. You know what I'm saying? He's a great athlete when he's healthy. He's just Zion is just gonna be one of those Greg Oden situations.
Damn, you would put Zion and Greg Oden on the same sentence. That's crazy.
I'm not Greg. So Greg Oden was a great player at Ohio State. He just got hurt. He wasn't a scrub. He just got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Some people
KD.
like to me like somebody. What's that dude that got drafted #1 by the Cavs from UNLV? What's his name again?
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett. Now he's just a scrub. He didn't get hurt. He just sucked. That's it, plain and simple.
What about Kwame Brown?
Yeah,
Kwame Brown at the time, it was Michael Jordan. I'm sorry, but Michael
Jordan just completely crushed him.
He's not. They fucked his confidence up. My thing, like, it goes back to Jordan. How come Jordan is one of the greatest players of all time? And like me and my nephew was having this conversation. Why doesn't anybody want to go to Charlotte and play for the Charlotte? The best player they had since Jordan was there was what's his name? Kemba Walker. That's it. Give me another player that's been great. And Jordan's so awesome and so amazing, nobody wants to go play with him.
He's not gonna light the world on fire as the in his ownership role, but you know it's tough. But that shows how hard it is. It just shows how hard it is.
Do you like get rid of a Jordan? Would you?
I just think you need the
He's not the GM, he's the owner. So
you need the
right.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Because Charlotte has been just horrible, man.
It's real hard.
He lucked out.
Yeah, I don't.
The real crappy thing about Jordan and Charlotte is he actually wanted when he came back to play. before he became part owner of the Wizards, he was in negotiations to become part owner of the Hornets. But at the time, the Hornets were owned by George Shinn, and he didn't want to share ownership with Jordan, even though, you know, it would have probably helped keep them in Charlotte, number one. And number two, if he came to the team, he would have joined the team with Eddie Jones, Baron Davis. Like, they would have been a lot better than the Wizards team that he ended up joining. And that for me, like, George Shinn's done a lot of like bad stuff as far as like the end of the Hornets moving out of Charlotte. But to me, like, that's the one I was like, I Kyried him. I was like, yo, if I ever see George Shinn in the street,
he's not on your Christmas card list, is he?
Bez just pointed out he can't see Steph Curry leaving. Yes, you can't see Steph Curry leaving because he's at his prime. He has his peak. He is the face of the franchise. He's one of the GOATs. But sooner or later, Father Time comes, and then they were like, "Yo, we gotta get rid of him and try to get everything we could for Steph Curry." It's not gonna happen. The Kobe even wanted out of fucking the Lakers. So every great player you can think of besides Reggie Miller, Kobe Bryant and
Tim
Duncan. All right, we're talking about 90s players into the 2000s to whatever. We're talking about a new era, bro. So
in today's world,
the Greek Freak is gonna go to. We all know they're all going to a different team sooner or later. Sooner or later, they're going to Haslam. Think about the greatest players of all time. How many teams have they gone to? You know what I'm saying? And that's before all this money.
I think though, if Curry does leave, like Mac pointed out in the comments, it's gonna be like his last year. Like basically, it's just that's it. You know,
you're in La La Land, brother. It's not gonna be up to him. It's gonna be the Golden State Warriors.
No, exactly. So like, if he's gonna leave, it's gonna be on the it's gonna be the organization that's the one that gives up his contract.
I mean, as long as they're playing at this competitive level, they're not moving on from him or Clay. But if it starts taking a dip and, you know, they want to bring in some young blood, I mean, they'll move on from them. And that's not a slight to Curry or Clay. They've done amazing things with that franchise, but there comes a time for everyone. I mean, Iverson moved from the Sixers. There was a time I couldn't believe he'd be playing for another team.
Okay. Once again, I was talking to my nephew like 4 or 5 years ago. Would you ever utter these words out of your mouth? Yo, Russell Westbrook is garbage. Nobody would have ever thought to even think of that. Well, Anthony's on a whole different level. But I'm talking about as a player, as an athlete, when he was winning fucking MVPs and nobody now, you can't even, people would trade him for a bottle of Gatorade that fucking a Mighty fan is fucking, like, when people tell me that, yo, he's garbage, I'm like, bro, he's a Hall of Famer. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's garbage now because time has passed. You know what I'm saying? Is maybe his declining. You know what I'm saying? He's more looking out for himself, if anything. But it's just funny. Like, anyways, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep rambling.
And that's what makes it tough. That's what makes it tough, right, fellas? Because again, we can bring this back to jerseys. Getting current player jerseys, it's tough because they move so damn much.
You get it.
It's like there's no safe player to try to get a jersey of.
Yeah, sometimes you got to buy the player and not the team.
Oh, my goodness. Like, look at all the moves in the NHL today. Some big names are now on different teams.
Do you guys think that Luka Doncic is going to stay in Dallas? Or do you think he's going to bring them a championship in Dallas? Because I think he will win a championship at some point in his career.
I can see him going to a finals, Rez. I don't know if they're ever going to win. And I think it's a shame. I do think he's going to wind up on another team at some point because, quite frankly, I think another team might be able to throw more dollars at him than Dallas. And if he thinks he can win with another organization, that's what he's going to do. I do think that he might get to a finals in his time in Dallas. I don't know if he'll win or not, but I can absolutely see him moving to another team. Not within the next couple of years, but certainly, 3-4 years down the road, I can certainly see him on another franchise.
But the one thing I like about Mark Cuban, he wants to win. Like, you can see that he's really passionate about this shit. And then he'll try to put the team in a position to win. Sometimes, you know, it works, sometimes it don't work.
Yeah.
But he's not one of those dudes that, you know, he'll try to surround whatever he can with around him to keep him. That's his bread and butter right now. That's his bread and butter right now. But sooner or later, you have to pay the man. You know?
It's tough. It's tough. And, you know, they're not a bigger market to be able to have all this expenditure. It's difficult, you know, and I like Mark Cuban, and obviously he's already won one, you know, some years ago, but it's going to be tough. And it would be tough to see him in another uniform, but he's one of those superstar players that I think within the near future could be on another franchise with another superstar already in place to try to, you know, put together another one of those super teams to win a title. I can certainly see him going to another team.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think it's one of those. I definitely see a championship under his belt, but I don't know if it's going to be with Dallas. It's still a little too premature for me to make that statement. But so in terms of I just want to take some time real quick and bring this up if people tuned in the live a little bit later. I mentioned that I had an announcement that I was going to make on my Instagram, and if you guys didn't hear it, basically the announcement is that my live streams for the time being will not be every Wednesday. So I'm going to be taking care of some stuff. I have a lot of things I need to take care of personally. But I still will be uploading content on the channel, and I still will be doing live streams. Right now, it's looking like I'll probably be doing them once every 2 weeks or every other week. So it's probably going to be twice a month, probably something in the beginning of the month and something at the end of the month. I will update you guys, of course, you know, in terms of scheduling and programming and stuff, so you guys understand, you know, so you don't miss a live and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, there's just a lot of things right now that I have to take care of for myself and also for just my family. I don't want to go into too much detail about it. If you guys really want to know, you guys could DM me, and I'll tell you privately. You know, I'll kind of talk about it. But yeah, the programming, this is a temporary thing, guys. I definitely plan on going back to regular scheduling once I get some things ironed out. The timeline wise for how long this is going to be, it's looking like it's going to probably be like this for maybe the remainder of the year. You know, but I just want to let you guys know that I really do appreciate everybody that tunes in every week. I know Wednesdays, it's not easy coming on these lives, especially if you're in the East Coast, because I know it's a 3-hour difference. And the fact that you guys show up and show support every week, man, means a lot to me. And no, Slim, I'm not pregnant.
One too many trips to Popeyes, huh?
No, yeah, definitely not. He says, I think the days of the he was talking about sports, but yeah, no, I like I said, I got my wedding coming up very soon here, and I need to dedicate more time towards taking care of that stuff and finalizing some things. So I'm still going to be involved on my channel. I will still be uploading videos here and there. My programming, like uploading videos, might be off schedule. You know, I might post something. I won't post something like as often as I normally did. You know, I do have another video in my queue right now that I will make live probably in the next day or so here. But yeah, you know, that's kind of just to give you guys an update on everything that's up with me, man. But do you guys have anything like you want to ask or add to the live? As it's all quiet.
I want to say Bay Area needs to wake his ass up. Eli needs to turn on his light. M. Diddy's always giving himself and is more involved in this.
Bro. My girl was talking to me. I'm up.
I'm just joking. Man, Rez, yeah, do what you gotta do. We always gonna be here to support. You know what I'm saying? We'll be here when you come back.
Yeah, no doubt. And I'm like I said, I'm still gonna be around, man. I'm still gonna be on the channel. I want to keep my channel consistent. Like I said, it's just that I'm kind of shifting my priorities right now. So obviously, as most of us deal with life, we have to kind of shift our priorities from time to time. And in the meantime, there's plenty of great content creators that are live with me right now. M Diddy, just started vamping up his YouTube channel again, so I highly recommend checking out his segments. Bay Area Throwbacks, consistent, killing it with the stuff. Mighty Fan, with his In the Life series and his
Just
little shenanigans.
tonight.
Huh?
Just posted one tonight that both
Posted
you
one
and
tonight.
Bay Area will be interested. There's some Bay Area love in this latest video.
There you go.
I'll check that out soon.
Yeah, and we got snacks, man. We got the OG up in there, putting.
I like how you said, like, yo, Bay Area do this thing, Mighty Mouse with it, yo, M Diddy, and then we have snacks.
Not even, bro.
I've been working 11-hour shifts, man. I've been working my ass off, so
damn, bro.
it is what it is, bro. And then we have this Eli
in the dark, talking
Yo,
about his
the king man, girl. Taking up a spotlight.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't taking nobody's spot.
Bruh.
Yeah,
M Diddy,
man.
I want M Diddy to start doing. Yo, while Rez is gone doing his thing, M Diddy should go live. He should call it "What Grinds My Gears," NBA edition. I like, bro. I can hear you talk for an hour about how much you hate Kyrie Irving. And that I would love
entertaining, right?
Bro, go live. M Diddy, "What Grinds My Gears."
What grinds my gears?
I'm not.
A
The
weekly
thing is, like,
segment.
I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not.
No, I know you're not leaving, but you can rotate. Like, you do it every other Wednesday, whatever. Every other Wednesday, M Diddy can be like giving us like sports updates.
What grinds my gears? A bi-weekly segment. That alternating with Rez's lives. Yeah.
Boom. So we get M Diddy, Rez. Like, there you go. I would love to see that.
Actually, and I'll make sure it doesn't interfere with other people's lives, but I might do a monthly live on Instagram just to have some, people on.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too.
I mean, I know with Instagram, I think you can only have like 3 other people on with you at a time, but at least
you can go live for an hour.
Is it an hour?
Hours, then it shuts you down, and you can just go back on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a workaround with it. But I
Joe
think
Mama 69. I just made the announcement, like right now. I just did. Unless you're being sarcastic.
When you say major announcement, it sounds like a great news. Like, oh my god, what's going on? That sounds like, yo, you just do like a channel update announcement. Or when you say major announcement, I'm thinking like, bro, what's going on right now? Like, bro, where is Rez?
I gotta get people's attention.
So it's basically clickbait. That's what I see what you did there. That's clickbait. Major announcement.
How is it clickbait, bro?
That announcement is more like a update on my channel or news on my channel, upcoming channel. You said major announcement, bro. I tuned in because it said major announcement. I'm like, I want to know what's the major announcement.
So basically, I gotta reel you in with clickbait titles, basically. Then
all I want to know is when me and Eli gonna get on this court, so I can just destroy this
man. I'm gonna drop you off real quick.
And but we playing during the day though. We ain't playing at night.
Yeah. We can do it any time. I play in the morning, at the night time. Hell, we can play at midnight.
Advantages at night.
You're not gonna play at night.
It's gonna be old school versus new school.
If you play at night, you're playing in Eli time right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's an advantage.
I was born in the darkness.
He's got that fadeaway.
We'll bring that New York energy, you heard?
You know about the New York.
Nah, like.
Yes, sir. New York.
Really on some real shit, like, I got a lot of shit like that I need to take care of. Like, in all, like, being real. Like, I need to get back. I need to get back into shape. That's been something that has been on and off, you know, with my life, and I'm like ready to
I'm
take
expanding the bridge.
expanding the bridge.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons.
I just got the joke. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm a little late.
No, you're
got
good.
the joke.
Like, it's just these fucking comments. I thought Red signed an NBA contract. I actually did, bro. I thought you knew.
Oh, you did?
I have a picture.
I
With
bet it's for one day. I bet they signed him to a 10-day contract.
10-day contract.
Bro, can we talk about
this is up real fast?
He got called out. King Leonidas got called out.
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean he got called out? Call out for what?
Get Eli out of here. Get Leo in here.
No.
Leo getting called
Wow,
out.
get Snacks out here.
Leo got challenged out. Did y'all hear that Leo got challenged to a basketball game?
King Leo's a power forward. Yeah,
Nah, the way Leo was playing, that boy is a bucket. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Leo.
Nah, I'm talking about King Leo when he posted that video. That boy's Leo's a bucket.
Yeah,
He only
no,
showed the
no,
good
for sure,
highlights.
John. Yeah, nah, trust me, bro. Like I know what I gotta do, man, and I need to be more dedicated right now. I gotta shift that as my.
Yeah, you done it before. You can do it again.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm real quick, my bad. I'm gonna head out. I'll let you let Leo in. Rez, keep doing your thing. That's more important than this online stuff. So you're good. Do your thing. I'll see you all.
Oh, for sure, bro. I appreciate
it.
Yo, babe, it's all love, my brother. All love.
He sees my YouTube vid. He's gonna make a beeline to Lids. That's all I know.
Yo, shout out to Bay Area, man. Shout out to my
King,
guy.
now's your chance to hop in, man. Otherwise,
Yeah, hop
somebody
in, Leo.
from the dark.
People talking to King Leo. I tell you what, we gotta be careful.
Yeah, Leo looking dangerous.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna talk to M Diddy. I know we gotta set sign up to go play ball. Like, not at the Hall of Fame was cool, but I can't I want to be in basketball shorts. I want to be like ready, like really play.
Why?
This fucking
What do you mean? You can do that at the Hall of Fame.
Courts. We'll show
Huh?
You could do that at the Hall of Fame.
Oh no, I ain't gonna do all that shit. We can't. We lucked out because it was a little dead. You know what I'm saying? When there's a lot of kids and stuff playing there, like we can't really take over a court at the Hall of Fame. Like unless F Diddy talks to somebody, I know he knows people. Mister, I used to work for Reebok.
I just tell him to get off the court. I'd be like, have a 3-point contest. Whoever wins gets to play.
As soon as you walk in, everybody just spreads out. Here comes F Diddy. Everybody out.
Link,
tell you what, it could be Snacks, M Diddy, and Slim in a 3-point competition.
What up?
Yo, fellas, what's good?
What's up, Leo?
No.
What's going on?
Chilling.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to take away from you, talking about your announcement, but, but no, because other than the wedding stuff, it's crunch time, bro. Your wedding's in October, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I get it, bro. Trust me, the last 3 months was really stressful trying to dial in on everything. But other than the wedding, what else you trying to figure out?
I was gonna send you a DM on that, but if we're gonna be like,
well, we gotta chat anyway later.
You're amongst friends, Rez. It's okay.
No. Like it's
let it out.
There's just a lot of shit like that I got to deal with. Like,
let out the shit
in terms of like the whole planning, like in terms of the wedding, like the post wedding stuff, like the housing situation, because not to put like all my business out there, but like I lost some family members that are close to me in these recent years. So we're trying to kind of figure out like what the next step is, with all that stuff. And then in terms of me, like for me, myself, it's just starting to change my habits, my bad habits, getting rid of those habits of like eating out late, sleeping really late, and just being better, man, just being like more true to my myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like when my live streams, it's cool to do this every now and then, but if I do it every week and I have like everything else outside, it just really like I feel like I'm getting distracted, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And it's also 3 hours of stuff that, you know, granted your lives are 2 hours, 2 hours, it could lead to more time for personal stuff like hitting the gym. So
exactly.
People don't realize, man, when you do a live, bro, it takes a lot of fucking time out of your week or out of your day.
Facts, bro.
To even join in.
Big facts. And like I said, bro, like it's not even just me, the host, but it's people who tune in. Like I'm glad you're in here, King, because I know somebody like you know, obviously you have a phenomenal physique, you know what I'm saying? But like you're healthy, man. Like you try to be healthy by making sure that you're doing your number one priority is your family and your health, like, and then your YouTube. But a lot of people don't see that. They see it as, oh, King, like he's, you know, dropped another dope sneaker review, dropped another dope jersey review, you know. But like, there's a lot of fucking work in between that's put into that stuff. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you know, we've talked about this before. The shift that I plan on doing too is like, kind of just step back a little bit on the production of my videos and just do my videos like with my phone and just kind of show you like I did, you know, kind of like what I did with the Bo Jackson Auburn jersey that I had, like something like that. That took me like 10 minutes to film, literally, and I uploaded it in like 15 minutes, which was cool, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like I said, shifting my priorities, focusing on certain things more than others, you know, and it's just a temporary thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I just need to kind of like detox my mind, because like I haven't been myself lately, like these last few weeks, and it has a lot to do with different types of things, you know what I'm saying? Not just live streams and but just everything as me as a whole, as a person, and it's nothing against like anybody really. I have full control over it. It's just I need to focus. I need to shift my focuses on other things right now. So
absolutely,
that's kind of where I'm at with it. So
absolutely, but there is some funny shit that I gotta say.
Sure.
So your man's in them. J Mac the Whack.
Oh my God! What the hell? Here we go.
J Weezy. He decided to post on Instagram, and he did a whole YouTube video challenging me to a basketball game. But the shit is mad funny.
Are you kidding me?
Hold on, Leo. Can I?
Yes.
Is that like with
absolutely.
his Nerf hoop in the back, or is it like?
No, yo, y'all gotta watch this video. It's fucking hilarious. Not even like
it's mad funny.
God,
it's mad funny, bro.
What?
The corniest call out I've ever seen in my life, bro. Yo, he broke down film of himself playing basketball. Who does that? He broke down film from 10 years ago of him playing basketball so he could show off his skills on a 5-on-5, bro. All he did was pull up.
I bet this man got 0 IQ.
And he's showing the good highlights. Of course, he ain't gonna show the bad highlights. And then he took King Leo's footage and broke down his footage of, you know, his skills.
What?
And then
fucking hilarious.
He was calling him out and making excuses at the same time. Like he said, I'm fat. I don't really play one-on-one basketball. What's the other one he said? He has one lung. So he's basically calling him out and saying, I'm gonna beat you, but I don't really play one-on-one. I have one lung. I don't really like, you know, I'm more of a shooter. Like, bro, that's the wackest call out I ever seen in my. And that shit came out of nowhere.
I missed 10 shots in a row.
Try again, please.
Yo, I need to see this.
Yeah, where is this at? Is this on his channel or something?
On his YouTube
it's on his channel.
Go ahead,
It's so
Leo.
funny. It's so funny because he starts off the video and he goes, "Yeah, you know, I'm a cancer survivor. I only got one lung, but now that I beat cancer, I got another challenge, and it's King
he's
Leo."
Spam in the comments. Look at that.
Oh my God, I
he's
see
getting,
it right now.
That person getting blocked.
Bro, I was
him.
crying.
There you
I'm
go.
like,
no.
No.
You got.
I'm like,
I don't.
bro,
Yo, give him
one-
the.
Hey, fuck that dude.
I said if it happens, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna film it because I have to be there to see this.
So the funny shit is he started breaking down our games, and he started breaking down his game. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm not really a good one-on-one player." So he keeps on showing like him getting shots, him taking shots off the pass.
Yeah, by himself.
He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm pretty short, but he's pretty short too. But he's a center in a point guard's body."
What?
Bro,
I'm a small forward in a point guard's body, and I'm like, "What the
Oh,
fuck
God,
is
that's
that talking about?"
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, God.
That's
it was
wild.
so bad.
Yo,
His
it's mad funny, bro.
Of the year.
so bad, bro.
It's
Wow.
so funny. Like, I sent it to my boys that were in the video playing ball. So he even claps at them. He's like, "Yeah, these guys don't look that good." Oh my God,
I bet
bro.
this man
This
don't
shit
even
was
look
so-
that good.
So,
Yo, it's so
wait,
funny,
is he,
kid.
is he issuing a challenge to you? Like,
Yes.
you and
To
your
play
squad,
me
or just a
one-on-one.
one-on-one game?
On his
Hey,
YouTube.
yo, Leo, drop 40 on him.
But the thing is,
You should drop 40 on him.
he wants him to go to where is it, Queens? Where you live at?
Yeah, he lives in Queens. I'm in Brooklyn.
He wants him to go to Queens. I'm like, bro, if you call somebody out, you go to Brooklyn. You go there. You don't call somebody and say, "Yo,
That's
come
a
to me."
fact.
Maybe he's in a gang. He'll have the Warriors gang
That's
show
a
up.
fact.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna film everything. It's gonna be dramatic shots, everything, low angles, all the shots.
Snacks, you gotta
And
get
I'm
your
gonna
brother
show
there,
all
man.
the bad highlights, no good highlights.
We gotta
Bring your
make
brother
this
out there.
happen somehow. This is too good.
Bro, I'm so open to play basketball. I've been playing a little basketball. I think I still got it. I gotta work on my stamina though. But I
I'll come out of
definitely
retirement
I know
to play.
Keeler and I
I bet Stats can't keep up.
I haven't shot a ball since the
yo,
Hall of
Eli,
Fame.
bro,
I'll come out of
just,
retirement.
I don't even. King Leo said he might go up to Connecticut. He'll go up. M Diddy, I know you'll probably come down.
I'll
We
play.
got some dope courts. Let's make it happen, bro. And Mighty, man, give Slim all day. Y'all need to make a trip.
Yeah.
I'll miss Scott's there too.
Game, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
King, you got to do this to him, man. You gotta.
Yeah, drop 40 on them
Put him
for
out,
one
bro.
time.
Yeah,
And
I
Eli,
mean, I would.
you in New York too. You better come up to Connecticut.
Yo, you know how far Connecticut is from here in New York?
Not as far from
New York.
Cali.
What are you talking about?
He
Oh, I could just-
Leo will knock him over though.
Well, I ain't walking away over there to Connecticut. I've been in Connecticut, you know, but I you saw how far that joint is from here? Yeah, no.
You got this, Eli.
Your
You
scooter
got
can't make
this.
it up here.
You and me.
Nah.
we'll be a team.
Hey, whoever that guy was, I'll drop him off real quick.
Yeah.
He said, "I'll
I got
over
the pointy elbows too. I'll get
Bro,
It is
I don't
New
want-
York style, you heard?
It's funny how you said lung, not lungs. Lung.
I gotta watch the video.
I got the talent elbows. I'll give him one of those.
That elbow in the lung.
That's long.
This video.
It's one good lung.
I don't want to give that dude no more clout than he's already getting.
I'm sorry, but
He needs to be canceled.
That's the
Bro, I
match
mean,
of the
there's a
year.
reason why I blocked him from my freaking social media, bro.
You
Yeah,
thought
he's a
Curry
weirdo.
versus LeBron was something.
Sneaker Vision is saying it right. He does
Yeah,
have like
I don't
restraining
have it
order
on
vibes.
Instagram anymore. I don't have it on Instagram anymore. But you know when you watch something and then it pops up on YouTube on the side, his shit popped up and he said something about a jersey challenge. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was gonna be like a jersey challenge.
Huh?
He was challenging Leo. I think he just wants your clout, bro. He sees all the followers you have, and he put you on his title.
He's getting mad views. He's getting mad views because he put your name on it.
What it
Because
is.
he did mention like, oh, he's the king of jerseys and shit like that.
Parasite. He's a parasite.
Yeah.
Dunk on him, Leo.
Big facts.
Dunk on
him. Yeah,
him.
so I didn't even give him any energy, you know.
Nah,
I don't. I normally don't anyway.
Yeah, just don't give him some energy, you know, because he gonna feel good about himself, you know. He gonna make himself look good.
My thing,
in reality, it's not.
If he's the one calling you out, he's the one that's got to put in all the work. He's the one that's got to go to Brooklyn.
That's a fact.
He's the one that's got to.
Right.
All you got to do is show up at the court, and he's gonna put in all the work. Because I'm gonna have somebody call me out, then I'm gonna drive to you. Fuck out of here! No, hell no.
Yeah, I'll beat this kid while I'm even trying.
You gotta come play at my court. In my conditions.
My court.
If you would came to my hood, I would have dropped them
You
all.
gotta wear my shoes.
You know what? If he was a little cool in a sense where he was like supportive and not a fucking hater and not a prick, I'd probably be more inclined to do it. But the fact that like I really don't fuck with him, so it's hard to really like entertain him.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah, that's a fact.
So much more fun for us to get together and play. You know what I mean?
I already got the ultimate satisfaction by shutting his ass down because the Warriors won the championship this year, and we went back and forth.
And that shit was crickets, right? He didn't say shit, right?
Nothing.
Crickets.
Nada.
Crickets. Yo, what you should have done is wore that jersey that you won from the thing and made a video. That would have been fucking epic, bro.
Nah, you gave him subscribers.
Warriors did it.
Yeah,
that would have been epic,
dude.
King, we gotta make this happen. Like I'm no more about just talking about it. Let's be about it, man. I do want to go down to Brooklyn though.
I mean, the only thing about what you know, you're always open. I'm always down to hang. But how many? You know, if we could get a majority of us, because I know not a lot of us could hang out.
I get
at the
that.
same time.
Right.
So we could get like you could.
Besides having a meetup and then like for myself, I would like to go.
You're down to okay.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Shit.
I can miss
that'll
a lot
work.
of
You just gotta give me. You just gotta give me let me know what's Saturday, so I don't make no plans.
No, I got you. I ain't gonna just pop up.
I can't. I would not survive against y'all if I hooped with you guys.
Leo.
Yo.
I can miss a lot of shots in Brooklyn too. I'm ready anytime.
I ain't missing shots nowhere, you know. Coming to Parkway, cook up.
What part of New York you from?
Brooklyn, same day as Leo.
Oh man, bro, I'm telling you, Leo.
Where in Brooklyn, Eli?
Get the camera.
East New York, Brooklyn.
I used to live in East New York.
Oh man, yeah, because I'm from the hood, man. You know.
Yeah, you definitely from the hood. So
you know where Brownsville? You know where Brownsville number is at?
Of course.
Like
you tell me what street, I'm pretty sure I've been over there.
Yeah, I think it was like on Mother Gaston or over there.
Yeah, you're on Mother Gaston?
It was like, nah, it's like it was by like the police station over there. Yeah,
on Mother Gaston and what?
In Sutter.
In Sutter? Yes.
Down there, yeah, man.
But wait, how far are you from King Leo?
He don't know. I'm probably like 15 minutes by car.
You think your hoverboard will make it over there?
Nah, he may get shot.
You going outside?
No, he look. That's the fucking hood. But that's the part you don't want to go in.
Yo, TJ, I'm 6'1", bro.
It's bad.
Yo, TJ, I'm 6'1", bro.
Coming up now. Yes, we got the.
They're telling you that's J Mac in there.
That's the hood.
Hey guys, tell TJ I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'1". You literally just told him you're 6'1". You don't have to tell me.
I know.
My bad. In case. I mean, everybody was talking at the same time.
No, but he can hear you. Everybody in the chat can hear you.
Yeah, my bad.
Yo, tell Eli that they can hear him.
Oh, you can? Oh shoot!
Hey, yeah. So I'm guessing where he's from. He's been selling drugs from first grade.
What? Nah, I will never do that. Where he's from, I'm just a regular person. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had school, do my homework. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's not in a good. I used to live on Atlantic Avenue by Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah,
in East
that's
New York.
by the post office, right?
Yes, the post office is on
Like
the
that.
corner.
Yeah, you know Maxwell High School.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll go
It's
there.
on Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
You go, that's Pennsylvania and Sutter.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's by Shop Fair and Dollar Tree.
Oh, Dollar Tree is a good spot.
And it's not too far from Livonia.
Not too far from Livonia.
Shout out Dollar Tree.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yo, my thing is Leo is like, yeah, I know where it is. You know, by Dollar Tree. Yeah, I know where it's at. The Dollar Tree next to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, motherfucker, I know where it's at. Yo, God damn.
Yeah.
Leo,
I know.
Yes, I know where it is.
I have no idea what you guys are spewing out.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's my old stomping grounds.
For $1.25.
That's my old stomping grounds.
Oh man, I didn't even know that. I think I was a little young and.
Bro,
you weren't born when I was out there.
I wasn't even born. Shoot, born in 03.
So how old are you, Eli?
I'm 19.
Oh yeah, nah, I can't play you, man. That'd be child abuse, man.
Oh.
What, man? Ain't no. Man, bro.
You might report.
Y'all heard what Leah said. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Bro, we ain't going there. We also know
where Leo's
from. The youngest one in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Youngest to ever do it. You heard?
All right, man. I don't want to play where you play. They got double rims with no nets.
No, because certain parks, right? Certain parks, they got double rims, and it's like every time I shoot the ball, it's like you know when sometimes when you had that form like yeah, it's going in, and then all of a sudden you miss. You know, it's that double rim. I wish it was single rim. If it was the single rim, it's going in. No cap.
Eli, don't blame the rim, Eli. Come on, you're better than that.
Eli, I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but you look trash.
What? You never see me play.
I know. I never seen you play. I'm saying I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but you look garbage.
Woo!
I look garbage in person.
That's how they say it in New York.
Like you look like you got no game.
Yo,
I don't got no game.
Eli's that dude that has all the gear. He has the wristbands, the headband. He has the matching suit, the Jordans, and he's just fucking garbage.
Nah, bro.
I look like a fat white Jason Terry when I get out there.
Nah. But I only wear one arm sleeve and a wristband. What's wrong with that?
They call me the favorite airplane.
I don't know the last time somebody wore a wristband to a basketball game.
You gotta wear the rec specs.
Yeah, I wore a couple of times while I was playing for Maxwell.
Kurt Rambis.
What?
Rez is I think Rez got a little game. I think he's a hustler, man. He says, "Oh, I got no game." Then you beat him. They're like, "Yo, you want to play for money?" Then he beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't like playing both. I don't like playing for money, bro. I just play ball just to win. Just win or lose. You know what I'm saying? It's a competition. That's why I like. I just like competition.
Leo's like, "Yo, you even sound trash."
Nah, you never seen me play.
King Leo's
That's a loser statement.
All of a sudden, don't make him angry. He's gotta turn green pretty soon.
Yo, he's so angry.
Bro.
Rez lost control of his big announcement. I'm sorry, man.
I'm done, bro.
We was just all talking about us being each other, man. Like
everybody, like people told me they thought that you were Biz Markie, bro.
Oh Lord. Yo, I see it now.
Rest in peace.
Now I cannot see it.
Oh, baby, you.
You got what I need.
You say he's just a friend. You say she's just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
Oh, man.
You gotta make this happen, man. Yo, Rez, you gotta make a trip to the Basketball Hall of Fame.
I will next year, bro.
Yo, Rez, you gotta come to New York.
New York.
That's actually
No,
that was actually that was a plan for me to come out there on the East Coast this year, but probably next year. Next year for sure. I'm gonna come out there and visit.
Yeah, you gotta focus on other things first.
Yeah, I gotta get some shit straight. You know, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man, for the live stream tonight, man. You know, I just want to thank everybody, you know, that comes in on a regular basis, like I said. You know, if you guys want to add anything to this live stream, you guys are more than welcome to right now. If not, I'm probably gonna start wrapping things up over here then. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody that shows support, man. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for everything. And King, you know, that whole thing with J-Mac has got to happen for sure. You got.
Hey, I don't know who this J-Mac guy is, but Leo, destroy this fool. Destroy this fool, man.
I will not give him the satisfaction of putting his link in any of my videos moving forward. So if you guys want to know the deets, then I highly recommend, you know, messaging King Leo. But you're not going to get shit from me about him anymore because
you're watching this live. You got all the details you need to know. That's it.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. And you also need to know that me and him placed a bet. And I won the bet. So.
Well, technically, he thinks he still won the bet.
How the fuck does he think he won the bet? Like,
in his head, that's bro, the mentality of a fucking psycho.
Just fucking like a delusional fucking loser, basically. That's the only thing I could put it. That's the only thing I could do to describe it, man. Because he lost, and I win. So.
That's all that matters.
Hey, if he plays King Leo in basketball, I'm gonna borrow a quote from Charles Barkley. I don't know who J Max the Fanatic is, but he's in trouble.
He sure is. He sure is in trouble. He looks like trouble, man. Smells like trouble. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Filipinos don't play basketball. Don't believe.
Well, Rez, thanks again for doing this and having us aboard here on this magical mystery journey. And you know, we do hope that King Leo versus J-Mac battle. Well, it would be a King Leo one-sided battle, but that actually does occur. It will be on pay-per-view, and Eli versus Snacks will be the undercard. And you know,
whoa,
everyone knows they love Mighty Fan in the Hood. There's me and in the alleyway.
Hey. No if Mighty Fan one came in New York, they go think he a cop.
Oh, they know. All I have to do is take a quick step in Rucker Park, and they'll know.
They'll know.
No.
Oh, they go think he a cop.
It's Mighty Fan time, baby.
Yeah, Ty, I'm sorry, man. I'm wrapping things up here, man. You know, if you want to watch the playback, I highly recommend doing so. There was a lot of information that we kind of jumped from different topics to another. But yeah, basically, guys, I won't be doing my live streams every Wednesdays for as of right now. After this live stream is over, I will probably make another announcement on my Instagram or something, or on my YouTube. To keep you guys informed about what happened tonight, man. But don't worry, it's temporary. It's not a permanent thing. But if this is your first time tuning in, you know, these live streams, I do them every Wednesdays or before, you know, I made the announcement.
Change that.
hit the thumbs up, man. In the meantime, you know, like the live stream, you know, share it, subscribe to the channel. I'm actually one subscriber.
Hey, let's get Resurrection to let's get him to 3,000 subscribers.
Let's go. Road to 3K. Come on.
3K, let's get it.
Subscribe to everybody else, man. Everybody else is putting out great content. They have put out great content. Eli, you got to put something out.
Yeah, I know. Soon, real soon. But
you got to do it like after this video, bro.
You got to get a ring light, though.
Baby. Hey.
Amazon
Wait, what just happened? Wait, what happened?
Oh, no.
You gotta get a ring light, bro.
Oh man,
Stay tuned
Monday
for
I will.
My Gears every other Wednesday. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to look forward to. Yeah, no, like I said, guys, it's a great community. You know, everybody in here puts out great stuff. You know, like I said,
we sure do.
Subscribe to them, show them love, and you know, let's all grow together and let's win. Let's all win. You know,
let's all grow. Let's get it.
Appreciate everybody. I will keep you guys updated on the next live stream. So until then, guys, if I don't see y'all, have a great night. Thank you guys once again. Love y'all.
Everybody follow me on Yellow Pro Time 95. Show me some love, y'all.
And
man, stop plugging your
Raz, I'm gonna call you.
Items. Give us free items.
You're the man, Raz.
I'm gonna see some photos on IG, you know what I'm saying? You know, for the one time.